Hi ladies, I've talked about a lot of things regarding menopause, and I just wanted to allow a lot more understanding towards women that are going through so many symptoms, and we know that the symptoms can be so varied. From the hot flushes is the common one, the insomnia, and we all know we need the sleep, and it's so frustrating when we're trying to sleep and we just can't get into that deep. Even just to fall asleep is difficult, let alone you fall asleep and then you wake up and you're tossing and turning. And then there's all the physical reactions like the dryness. We're still wanting to have the intimacy, but still embarrassed with ourselves knowing that there's the dryness that we have. Then there's things like the symptom of the mood swing, where mood swings can vary from feeling fantastic, getting up in the morning, no, don't have any symptoms today, till mid-morning when it all creeps up. With these symptoms, they are going to be a natural progress. They are going to be happening to us. There's really no getting out of it. But what we can do is manage the symptoms. Manage the symptoms so that they are still part of our lives, but they're not reacting with such severity, with the severity of affecting our lives. Here it is. When we manage our symptoms, when we can manage our sleeping habits, when we get the right sleep, when we actually can have some control of the food cravings, have some control of the flushes that are reacting in our body, but not through medication. And I get it. And I don't need the backlash, but I get that medication is necessary for some women. But most of you women can manage it with the therapy that hits the unconscious mind, because let me tell you here, some of those beliefs are stemming from somewhere. Even though it is a natural process that our bodies go through, and our mothers went through it, our grandmothers went through it, but the severity wasn't there that long ago. Because what would they know, right? They didn't know what was happening with them. But we have some idea now. When we talk about it more, when we actually go through it with other women and band together, we actually can understand more about what's happening with us and the symptoms. What I mean by helping us without the medication for some women is managing them through understanding the beliefs that we've had. The beliefs can be from like the weight issues. Well, that could have been happening way before our symptoms came with menopause. That could be something that you can target first through therapy. And I've had such really good results by just targeting one thing at a time, because they all have a ripple effect. If you can change your perspective, change your belief through managing one symptom at a time, they all can just dissipate. They all just drop off, because you've helped manage, one, your weight issues, which helps everything else. It helps the way we think. It helps our digestion. And we all know the second brain is all in our digestion. And that's going to help us think better, react better, feel better. So when you can just manage one symptom, and if you don't have the weight issue, fantastic, kudos to you. But a lot of women do go through the weight issue, and it becomes debilitating in their self-esteem, in their worthiness, in how they feel about themselves. It all has a chain reaction. So how I want to finish this off is just tackle one thing at a time, because there are so many symptoms, and symptoms can be so overwhelming because you want to get rid of all of them. And then you hear one tablet or one patch or one dose of something can be rid of everything, which if that was the case, my God, it'd be wonderful. But it's not, because there's always going to be some side effect to it. I'm not saying that if you have a session that one is going to be resolved. It might happen to be a few other symptoms that are affected by that.